Ashley likes to keep a tidy house and trampoline. Alright guys, we're coming back for a quick update to let you know what we've been up to. Believe it or not, we are done with our foundation on the addition of our house. We've been working for weeks and weeks to replace all the piers and get the house leveled on this front. Just this part right here. So we fixed all the piers underneath. Now we got all new beams in around. It's going to be hard to show, but a lot of you guys saw most of this. We got the new beams in, we got the new piers in. And under here, we finished up this center beam to help carry the load of this 16-foot span. We got piers in there. I mean, it's all done. We just got to clean out this junk that we have left over. We got some blocks, some boards, and then it'll be perfect. A little cleanup work to do. Now we are going to pick up some straps, some metal straps to tie the joists to the beam. We're going to use some hurricane straps. And then the whole thing is going to be solid. We don't have to worry about the beams going anywhere. Right now the house is kind of sitting on the beams and not super secured, so we're going to strap them all together. They are screwed in some spots, but they need to be better. Whew. So anyway, that was a big job. We're ready to work inside.
I'm glad it's over with.
Also this week, we got another big project done. Let's go check out the well. Okay guys, today is a big day because we're gonna get our well fixed, I hope. Let me show you the progress we've made. We created this base the other day using a barrel and concrete. This is where the new pressure tank is gonna be. Well, we're ready to start setting it up. I called the well company and asked them to come out. This is not really a DIY job for me because I need the well extended, which means they're going to be actually welding on an extension piece. I don't weld, I don't have a welder. I'm going to have them do it. While they're doing it, I'm going to see about getting a new pump installed, just a whole new system from scratch, because it costs so much money to have them pull the pump and do the work that it's almost the best time to have that done. The bad news is this will be expensive. I'm not looking forward to it. I really was going to do a lot more myself. I was going to set up the pressure tank, get the fittings on it, put the pressure switch on, get the water lines ready. I was going to do as much as I could myself to save money, but we're having some problems with that switch and our well isn't kicking on all the time. So it's really time that we have to do this now before we lose water. So that's the update, and I will come back when we have it all figured out. The pump people are gone and the job is done. This is pretty awesome. Let me show you what they did. Here is the new setup. There's the old tank over there. Well, they welded on an extension. Look how tall our well is now. I mean, this is never going to get flooded. It's so high out of the ground. Put a new cap on there and put a control box. This control box is part of a 3-wire pump setup. So it's just a different style pump than what we had. It just controls the motor. Coming over to the pressure switch. Now this is the old original power coming in. We're going to change that out later on. We had to tap into it because that's what's here, but I want to do it all properly in the future. So this is a temporary setup right here. But water comes over to the tank. And this is where it goes to the house. It's back there. So again, this is temporary. At some point we'll cut this and we'll go down to a new line straight over to the house. You can see our barrel base actually is working pretty good. And there's no leaks. And that's the best part of all. So as you saw, we got our well done, and that feels so good because now that's out of our mind. It's feeling awesome to get these big jobs out of the way that are burdening us, and we can focus on the other little things that need to be done. So the well is working perfectly and no leaks, no problems. I'm just happy that it's complete for now until we run a new water line, and we'll fix it all then. So while we've been doing a lot, we don't have a lot to share, and so I thought this was the perfect time to answer some questions. And I have a question for you. How long have we lived in Florida at our new home?
Since June 20th.
How long is that?
Almost 3 months.
Wow. So this is a fun fact that Ashley is awesome with dates. I remember nothing. I never know what day it is. I never remember when anything happened. I can barely remember what year our kids were born. It's tough. I'm terrible with dates, but Ashley remembers every date, every month, forever.
Yeah.
She could name any time that anything's happened, and she knows exactly.
Like, I know when we moved to Kokomo. I know when we moved to the next property. I know when.
And even a lot of
everything.
little things you remember.
Yeah.
If I say, like, do we have pictures of this, whatever it is, and Ashley will say, like, yeah, check the August folder. It's like, how do you remember?
Check August in 2015 or something.
Yeah. Anyway, she's good with dates, so she's the one that keeps track of it all. Now, we've been here so basically almost 3 months, and I thought it'd be good to update you guys on how we're liking it. How do we like Florida so far? Because I know some people thought we were going to hate it.
Yeah, like that we're gonna hate the heat or something being from the north.
Yeah. So this is basically the end of summer. We're in September now, and we basically spent all of summer in Florida.
Yeah.
How was a Florida summer?
I loved it. I thought it was actually better than a northern summer. What do you think?
I didn't notice a big difference, honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't really that big of a difference, but
It was rainier. There was a lot of rain every day.
yeah.
That's the only thing that really stood out to me. The heat, totally fine. Did you know we don't use an air conditioner? We will someday, don't worry. But right now we don't have AC in our house, and it never bothered us. We've never been hot. We've never been like, oh, this is too much.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had any days where we were too hot. There were some hot days, and we just hang out and wait for
Put a
the
fan on.
yeah.
Fan helps a lot.
Sleeping is totally comfortable. The nights are beautiful.
The nights have been gorgeous ever since we moved here. Like 70s.
Yeah.
And in the north it'd be like in the 50s.
Yeah,
That's not fun.
Yeah, and maybe that would be too hot for you guys. I know a lot of people get hot when it's 70 degrees and they think it's roasting out. Up north, it wouldn't be anything for us to have long sleeves on in August. We don't get hot. We don't get hot very easily, so it's fine for us. The humidity is totally normal. It's not too humid. We feel fine, but it is definitely more humid than the north. In fact, some of you guys even mentioned mold problems from all the humidity, and we did experience that. We've had, for example, I had a leather belt that I brought with me, and I don't wear it anymore, but it was just my old leather belt, and it was just sitting in a box. And I opened up the box, and everything was fine, but the leather belt was covered in fuzzy mold. It was weird. I've never had that happen.
Yeah.
Just from the humidity and the air, and whatever was in the leather just blew up with mold. So I threw that out. So we're trying to be careful with what we leave out. We have things sealed up in totes and protected, and so far we haven't had any major mold issues, but just little things like that. So it's definitely more humid, but the humidity isn't killing us. We're fine with it. And mosquitoes, totally normal, not excessive.
Pretty much average compared to where we've lived in the past.
Yeah.
We've had worse places.
Yeah.
Like in Indiana, had worse mosquitoes than here.
It was terrible. If we go into our woods, they're worse.
Yeah.
But out
the
here,
mosquitoes like the leaves. They like living under the leaves, and when you disrupt the leaves, they all come out in like a big cloud.
yeah.
But they don't like to come out in the big open, sunny spots too much.
Yeah. Okay, and then the property. Do we regret the property yet? Living in a swamp?
No.
No. Something that we got to keep reminding you guys is that this is our transitional home. This home is the perfect home for us. It has everything we want, and it gets us down to Florida. We're here. We're free, and we own a piece of land, and we're free. So that's what matters to us. While we're down here, we're going to keep an eye out. If we can find a good piece of land, we may buy it.
Yeah.
But
So far, we like the area that we moved to, the location.
so this doesn't have to be our forever home. That's why we're not worried about minor problems like flooding, periodic flooding. It's just a temporary spot to stay and put down some roots in Florida, get a feel of the land, and just see where we want to live. That doesn't mean we're moving anytime soon. We're actually enjoying this property. Listen to it right now. It's quiet here. Yeah, we got some noisy neighbors that drive by, but it's quiet here, and it's a beautiful road. It's a beautiful area. This is probably our favorite property location that we've had.
Yeah, by far.
Of all the properties. Not the favorite property, but the location.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't really think of anything negative to say or that I was disappointed or shocked at. I guess what our point is that we're really enjoying Florida. And we're not just saying that so that we don't look stupid. We really are enjoying being here. We're so grateful to be here. And we're happy. We went to the beach yesterday.
Yeah.
We went to the ocean.
In mid-September. And that would have been like unheard of in the north.
Yeah.
Like it would have been too cold.
Yeah.
Already up there.
It's pretty amazing. And we're not panicking getting ready for winter. We can work on our house. We can do things at our own pace. It's amazing.
I find it interesting that like the end of October here is about equal to the middle of summer in the north. So we have all the way to the end of October to feel like summer here.
Yeah.
And in the north, it's going to be like in the 40s in October.
Right.
That's crazy. Every day, or almost every day, I say, wow, I can't believe we're in Florida.
She does. She always says, can you believe we're in Florida? Can you believe we made it to Florida?
Yeah.
Really, it means that much to us. It's awesome. The people have been nice. A lot of friendly people. A lot of good interactions. Nothing bad. I know when we moved to Michigan, it was pretty much immediately that we started having negative interactions. And
pretty much since day one.
And that was something that really put us off about that place. Nothing against the state. I know people get a little sensitive about Michigan, but
we just had terrible experiences.
It wasn't good for us. We just had it just started bad and it stayed bad. So here, I'm glad that we've had some good first impressions and everything's going good.
Yeah.
So, that's our 3-month update. A little premature, but basically 3-month update. We've gotten a lot done. We got our new well. We got our foundation almost ready. We've already started painting inside, gutted. We've done so much if you think about it. Set up this trampoline.
We got some kayaks for me and Belle.
Yeah.
That's been fun to go out back there.
It's been a cram-packed 90 days, even though it doesn't seem like it. I feel like we've been going slow, but a lot has gotten done.
Yeah. Got all those trees taken down. That was epic.
Yeah.
Transformed the property.
Yeah, we took down a whole bunch of trees, most of you guys know it, and opened up the sky, so now we got just beautiful blue skies above us, and
yep.
It's amazing.
The wildlife here is awesome. We always have birds in our water.
Mm-hmm.
Ibises, cranes, herons, Wade the duck.
Yep.
We have these big wood storks.
Yep.
Huge white birds.
It's always fun to look out and see the birds. And sometimes Ashley just comes out here by the pond and just stands.
Yeah.
It just looks at it.
Yeah.
And that's how we know there's no alligators.
Yeah.
Because she stares at it.
I literally stand there for like half an hour at a time sometimes, just standing there, staring. I don't see any alligators.
Yeah.
Plus we kayak out there. There's nothing.
Mm-hmm. Now the water will be going down on our property. It'll get a lot drier. You guys will be surprised by how dry it gets, I think, over time.
We had a fluke year this year. When we moved in, June and July got double the amount of average rain that it normally gets.
Mm-hmm.
And being in Florida, we already get an excessive amount of rain. So when you get double that, then you're really talking a lot of rain. And it was just too much for the land to hold.
Yeah. But we're going to be addressing it the best that we can without disrupting the system here.
Yeah.
We're just going to work around it, work with it. That's going to be the plan. That's it. We just wanted to give you the updates, and this was the update. So I think we're going to be moving on to a new project soon. We kind of haven't been filming the work with the foundation because honestly, you're just sitting under a house slowly shimming up blocks. It's
Jacking, shimming. lifting beams. It's all like very slow.
And just not worth it. I just wanted to get it done. So sometimes we do that. Sometimes we just get a job done. But like I said, we're working on the inside soon, and we're kind of eager to get our bedroom put together because we need a little nicer setup. So that's where we've been. That's what we've been doing. We're going to get back on track and start working on stuff. I hope we can get a good cycle of videos going for you guys to keep you entertained and interested and help you get through all this stressful times that we seem to be facing. So hopefully we can be here for you and inspire you and motivate you and just make you feel better. That's our hope. So I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.